Hey Penguin Army, it's Ray here and welcome back to another video. So in this video today I'm going to be talking about current wired gaming headsets on next gen. Is what the title of the video should be. Or using current gaming headsets on next gen. So I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One just mainly because of the fact that the PlayStation 4 is already out, right? And people have figured out a way to somehow make the Astro A40s work on the PlayStation 4, even though I think you need to plug in your microphone into the controller. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure about that, but essentially people just show you the same way how to hook it up on the PlayStation 3. It's the same on the PS4 essentially. You hook it all up with your Astro A40s or your Astro A40s, and then you go ahead and do all that. But you go into the settings, adjust the settings and all that, adjust your microphone and stuff. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One. Now, I'm not sure how it's going to work for wireless headsets. That's why I said wired. But as far as wired headsets go, none of your current gen gaming headsets will work on the Xbox One without you buying one thing. You will have to buy, even if you have Astro A40s. I have Astro A40s, okay? As far as wired headsets go, not wireless, okay? I will have to buy, if and when I do get an Xbox One, I'm not getting one at launch, by the way. I may get one like 1 to 2 months later after it, but definitely not at launch, because I want to make sure that all the bugs are worked out and everything when I get one. Anyway, but the voice chat cable is different for the Xbox One, which means, and I have confirmed this, I tweeted at Xbox support. I will actually post on the screen the picture of me tweeting to Xbox support asking the question and them responding back. And they said your Astro A40s will not work on the Xbox One unless you, I think they said like buy an adapter or something to do with an adapter. And I was thinking, I was like, well, you don't need an adapter for the USB because it's a USB, right? You don't need an adapter for the optical cable because it's an optical cable. So I'm like, the only adapter they must have is for the voice chat cable. And if you don't know what a voice chat cable is, well, it essentially goes from the mix amp to the controller. Well, it's the wire that you plug into the bottom of your Xbox controller to talk. Essentially that's your voice chat cable. And on next gen, if you have Turtle Beach X12s, I don't know how that'll work, and the only reason I say Turtle Beach X12s is because those are the most popular selling cheap headset. In the $60 and $50 range. That is the most popular headset sold. Cheapest headset in between that range is the Turtle Beach X12s. Now, obviously, the Turtle Beach X12s, you have to have red and white cables. And on next-gen Xbox, you have to have HDMI. So, what I figured out, I don't know if this will work, so don't hold me against this, but this is what I think will work for the people who have, what do you call it, my mind drew a blank right there. It's not true surround sound, but it's like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, stereo headsets, yeah. Now for people who have Astros, and for people who have optical cable headsets, you're fine, you're good to go as far as hooking it in and getting sound, because there's an optical cable on the console. But for people who don't have those, and just have like red or white to get sound, this is the only way I can figure it out. And I'll post a picture on the screen of what I'm talking about, in case you don't know. But the only way I'd figure this out is you would have to buy a cable, I believe it's called HDMI to HDMI AV cable, I believe it's what it's called, or something like that. And the HDMI part, of course, would plug into the back of the Xbox One. And then you get the other end, which is essentially, I believe it's like red, white, red, green, and blue, or something like that. Or it's red, white, green, and blue, one of those, and you would have to plug it up the exact same way on the other end as you had it set up before on the current gen consoles, right? So that's how I think it would go. That's also how I think it would go if you were trying to, away from the headsets a little bit, if you're trying to capture gameplay with an HD PVR or something that doesn't do HDMI recording on the Xbox One, you could try to use one of those. I'm not saying 100% sure that it'll work, but you could try to use one of those and see if it'll work. So that's essentially that. If you're gonna be trying to use a wired current gen headset on the next gen, right? Then if it's one that just has optical cable as getting sound, you should be fine. All you have to do is buy a voice chat adapter, apparently, or some type of adapter. But if you're one that has the Turtle Beach X12s, you're gonna have to buy a HDMI to AV cable, and you're gonna have to buy a voice chat adapter thing. So that's gonna be, I don't know how much that'll cost, but yeah. But that's essentially that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.